Welcome to part 2 on using a timer to be more productive. I read about a study that found that the average person in the workplace spent 28% of their time getting back on task because of unnecessary interruptions. When you are using a timer, it's really important that you stick to working while the timer is going. There's nothing like entertaining outside interruptions for knocking your train of thought right off the tracks. I'm going to give you some suggestions for taking back control of your time from 3 key culprits. Remember, your time is yours and nobody else is going to take care of it for you. Number one is incoming phone calls. If taking calls is not part of the task you're working on, don't answer the phone. As soon as the timer goes off, you can use your break to check your voicemail and see if that call requires action. Same rule applies to text messages. If you're really concerned that people will think you're too unavailable and stop calling you, put an outgoing message on your voicemail that explains what's going on. For example, you can say, "Hi, if you're hearing this message in the middle of the day, that probably means I'm in the middle of a work session and can't pick up the phone. Please leave a message, and if it's urgent, I'll follow up during my next break." Number 2 are those pop-up notifications for email that appear on your desktop. Turn those off. Even when you are not working, you should be deciding when and how often your attention goes to reading and responding to your emails. Same could go for Facebook, instant messaging, and Skype chat notifications. Close those programs while you work and save them for your breaks. Managing emails is a huge time suck as it is. You absolutely need to limit how much they intrude on your schedule. If you follow my blog, I will show you how to turn those notifications off soon. Number 3 is people coming into your office or studio space because they need to talk to you. I know this can be tricky. Without being rude, you can work out a way to respect and protect your timer sessions. If you have older kids, a spouse, or coworkers that need your attention during the day, let them know what you're doing with the timer. Set up a way for them to know when it is a good time to talk to you without interrupting your work, or come up with a non-intrusive way for them to put in a request to talk to you as soon as you're free. If you're setting your timer for 15 to 30 minutes, that's not such a long time to ask somebody to wait to get their question answered. Another suggestion is to make rounds and check in with your family or coworkers during your breaks and see if they need anything before you sit down for another time session. Okay, I know a lot of people have trouble telling other people not now, especially if you're used to making what other people are doing more important than whatever you're doing. I never want you to do anything that would be considered rude, but if you have productivity problems, you need to set and enforce some boundaries for your sake. As I said, you can do this nicely by letting people know that you're trying to be more productive and you would really appreciate their help. To summarize, keep those interruptions that you can control down to a minimum by not taking phone calls while working, turning off your email notifications, and talking to your family and coworkers about not interrupting you while your timer is ticking. I'm really excited for you to try using a timer this week and to implement these tips. I'd like to hear how it goes for you. I'd also like to hear from you if you've found any other techniques that help you cut down on distractions. Finally, if you've ever thought about getting coaching to help you plan or organize your goals and projects and want to set up a free 20-minute phone call with me, you can contact me by filling out the form below the video. All right.